everyone, welcome back. So, how Daredevil could appear in Spider Man Brand New Day? The Marvel Cinematic Universe is about to focus heavily on New York City, with Daredevil Born Again Season 2 dropping first and Spider Man Brand New Day hitting theaters this July. And now fans are asking one big question: could Daredevil finally appear in a Spider Man movie? The answer is more than possible than ever. A more grounded Spider Man story, Brand New Day is doing something very different from recent Spider Man film. No multiverse chaos, no Avenger level threat. Instead, this movie is going back to basic, focusing on Spider Man as a street level hero, and that's exactly where Daredevil thrives. After fighting cosmic villains and multiversal enemies, Peter Parker is now dealing with crime much closer to home, which makes the perfect setup to introduce characters like Daredevil. The villain makes it more likely the film is introducing several grounded villains like Scorpion, Tombstone, Tarantula, but the biggest clue the trailer appears to tease the Hand, a dangerous crime organization deeply tied to Daredevil's story. If the Hand is involved, then bringing in Matt Murdock isn't just fan service, it actually makes narrative sense. He has more experience dealing with them than anyone else in the MCU. The Punisher connection, there's another major link here. The Punisher, he's already confirmed to appear in Brand New Day and even shows up interacting with Spider Man in the trailer. And if Punisher is involved, the Daredevil isn't far behind. Matt Murdock and Frank Castle have a long, complicated history, sometimes allies, sometimes enemies. So if Spider-Man crosses path with Punisher, that could easily become the bridge to Daredevil entering the story. The perfect New York team up if all these three characters appear. We could get a street level Marvel team up featuring Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Punisher. This trio has teamed up in the comics before, sorry, and Brand New Day is already halfway there with Spider-Man and Punisher. Adding Daredevil would complete the picture and give fans a grounded, gritty crossover we have never seen in the MCU films before. How Born Again Season 2 connects before Brand New Day releases. We'll see Daredevil Born Again Season 2, and even if Daredevil doesn't physically appear in the movie, the events of that show could still directly connect to it. Both stories take place in New York, and the aftermath of Season 2, especially anything involving crime networks, could carry over into Spider Man's world. What about Kingpin? Now you might expect Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, to tie everything together. But there's a catch. Due to licensing restrictions, Kingpin can't appear in MCU movies right now. So even if he's a major player in Born Again, don't expect him to show up in Brand New Day. However, his influence could still be felt through his crime empire, his goons, or the chaos he leaves behind. Final thoughts, everything about Spider Man Brand New Day point towards a street level story, and that opens the door perfectly for Daredevil. Between the presence of the Hand, the involvement of the Punisher, and the grounded tone of the film, Daredevil fits into the story naturally, not just as a cameo but as a key player. The only question is, will Marvel make a surprise reveal, or are they saving that team up for something even bigger? That's it. Thank you for watching.